Hey you guys, it's Brian from Papa Bros. Today we're going to be unboxing the Sawgrass SG1000. If you're like me and you've been searching around the internet looking for a mid-tier to professional grade sublimation printer, then this video is for you. But before we get into that, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe, make sure that little bell icon is turned on. That way you don't miss any upcoming content that I may release. Now let's dive right into it. So sit back, relax, and let's open this thing. Alright, so if you guys are wondering, while I'm opening this, we'll talk about price points. Sawgrass SG1000, I ordered it from Heat Press Nation. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with anyone. They are not sponsoring this. Nobody is. This is on my own dime. So while I'm slowly unboxing this, alright, so this is what it looks like when you open it up. We got a neat little packing slip. We got this little bit and bop, an instruction. Just slide that box out of the way. This looks like a power cable, computer to printer cable. One of the biggest selling points on getting this printer was the fact of what they call media size. Media size and the actual width of what this printer is. The media size is what is actually getting printed. So straight out of the box, this is going to do 11 by 17 right out of the box, just the way it is. That is a legal size piece of paper. That's a pretty big print area. And then if you're like me, I ordered bypass tray, which makes your media even bigger. That's gonna allow for 13 by 19. That's almost the size of this right here, 13 by 19. That would make some really awesome photo panels, area rugs or whatever that you put inside for coming in the house, doormat. And if you wanted an overall weight, I would say that's probably about 25 pounds maybe. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. What I like about it is the actual footprint of it because it's not too big. This here's a computer desk that we're working from and it doesn't take up very much space. You could put this in your kitchen, you could put this in your bathroom if you needed to. I'm actually really excited to start this thing. Okay, so on the inside here, cringe, I know, they styrofoam. This here looks like the ink lines going into the ink. We'll close this. This here comes right off. This is where your Cat5 or internet connection goes, and then this here is the plug-in where it goes into your computer, which is included in that. But yeah, one of the selling points is the fact that this model actually has the wireless Wi-Fi. This here is the front of it. I like the fact that it's a digital display. I've seen some of these on. This here's the digital display. It will show your ink levels, your print jobs, everything. You can have your presets, so that's really cool. This here looks like it holds a paper tray. So let's see how easy this is. Okay, so yeah, the tray feeder comes out real easy. I'm not gonna go yanking on it because I haven't even looked at the book yet. That's kind of cool. This here just covers it. It just locks in. And then, you know, on a standard printer, you have This could be even like a letter size for smaller media that you might want to be printing. The price point on this, out the door, $15.85. And I think that was actually a very reasonable amount for what this thing offers. I mean, second to none can this thing print exactly the kind of quality that you would expect to get when you go to like Macy's. Just the garments, the photos, especially knowing that this is a standalone at-home printer. And I kind of look at it like this. The amount of money I'm going to save just on this for holidays, just on doing my kid's clothing, because my son is on the spectrum. He does a lot of therapy, so there's a lot of other kids, and I can offer to sell those kind of garments to those types of kids. So that's another selling point. I don't look at this as a waste of money. I think it's a very good investment, a very solid investment. I didn't want to go with a smaller unit. I wanted something where it would kind of grow with me, where it wouldn't break the bank, deliver exceptional results. And I think this is it. This here is the safety information. These are the power networking cable that plugs in. I'm only going to do the black cable and figure out how to do it wirelessly. And then let's see what's in this bad boy. There's a whole bunch of fancy little graphics that kind of give you a step-by-step how-to. So here are the ink cartridges, more ink cartridges, more ink cartridges, and more ink cartridges. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually open these and we're going to put them in. I am so excited to print my first one. See, these aren't even open. So, handy dandy knife. Again, keep it out of the reach of children. New year. All right, so let's go ahead and open this thing up. Great thing about doing lives. All right, guys, so right here is what we're going to be opening. All right, so this actually opens up pretty easy. Down here, down here it says Sawgrass approved ink only, and you can't mess this up. Black, blue, the pink, yellow, the crayon color. It is there. It is labeled for you. Also, in this compartment is your ink collection thing, and it's super easy to pull out. It's got a little push tab and these little fins. It's just like plugging a socket. So they correspond, and what's really cool about this is they're labeled used by the end of November 2022. So yeah, you've got a long time to use these. I'm just double checking right here on the chipset that there's no protective film that I need to pull off, and it doesn't appear to be, so that we're just gonna slide this in. I'm not using any pressure, just one finger. Just close this, plug this in, I'll slide it over off to the side. Hopefully the display is coming in pretty well. Okay, so here's your typical computer plug-in cable for like monitor or TV. Make sure that you plug it into this first, that the power source that you're plugging it into is powered off, and then you turn it on. That way you don't jolt the system. So I'm gonna plug this in exactly that way. Power on. Please wait. 5 years later. It's not too loud. Loading ink first time. Wait, do not touch the machine for 7 minutes. Well, anyway, we have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. All of the black little squares are full, so that tells me that the ink is just about done filling up. I'm interested to see what else the functionality of this thing says. Really though, when you think about it, 7 minutes isn't a long time. And I was thinking about this. I believe that they say not to power this off, that it does the auto clean. So I will double check that. If you guys know, just drop me a comment in the comments below. That's something I don't know. I don't know if it auto cleans if you have to wait. Okay, so what it says now is it says, please wait, supplies, job, reset. And it says ready. So I'm Brian from Pop-Up Rose Creative Design. If you found value in this content, please do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe. Look forward to seeing you in our next video, but most of all, stay humble.